in 1980s. During this decade, the Indian political system faced many new challenges. The Sikh in Punjab demanded an independent state of Khalistan and began a movement which went on to become violent and destructive. Pakistan had lent its support to this movement. The Indian army was sent into the Golden Temple at Amritsar, a holy shrine of the Sikhs, in 1984 to evict the terrorists who had allegedly taken shelter there. One of the Sikh bodyguards in Indira Gandhi's personal security assassinated her. During this period, an organization called United Liberation Front of Assam carried on a major movement in northeast India. Means in Punjab, many people who believed in Sikhism wanted their own independent state of Khalistan. For that, they started movement, agitation, and established a terrorist organization and became violent and destructive. For that, they were getting help from foreign countries. These terrorists had taken shelter in Golden Temple at Amritsar, a holy shrine of the Sikhs, in 1984. Then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi sent army into Golden Temple to make them leave this holy shrine place. Due to this incidents that was occurred in temple, because it was occurred in temple, Sikh people were angry against the government, and to take revenge, one of the Sikh bodyguards in Indira Gandhi's security killed her or assassinated her. Not only this organization, but other many terrorist organizations were in northeast India started movement against the government during this period. One of them was the Liberation Front of Assam, carried on a major movement in northeast India. Right after Indira Gandhi's assassination in 1984, Rajiv Gandhi became the Prime Minister of India. He tried to make several reforms in the field of Indian economy and that of science and technology. After the assassination of Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, son of Indira Gandhi, became Prime Minister of India. His contribution in the field of science and technology, Indian economy was significant. He promoted science and technology and associated industries by bringing computer and internet to India. He was also the reason behind the PCO, means Public Call Office revolution. It helped to connect even rural areas to the world outside. Because of his efforts, MTNL, Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited, was established, which helped in the spread of telephone network in 1984. He lowered the age of voting from 21 to 18. He looked the he took the lead in solving the issues of the Tamil minority in Sri Lanka. He promoted the idea of a united Sri Lanka with internal autonomy of the Tamil community. But his efforts in this regard proved to be in vain. Means there was lot of issues in Sri Lanka. People from Sri Lanka belonging to two types of languages. One is Sinhala and other is Tamil. People belonging to Sinhala language felt they are superior than Tamil spoken people. They were not giving respect to Tamil spoken people. So Tamil speaking people came together to establish terrorist organization to fight against Sinhala spoken people and demanding separate country for them. So to normalize this situation, Indian government sent army in Sri Lanka. In this, many people and terrorists were killed. Then Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi supported, helped Sinhala spoken people. People belonging to Tamil Nadu and Tamil spoken people in Sinhala, Sri Lanka, were very angry against Rajiv Gandhi, and so he was killed by Tamilians during election campaign. That means his efforts in this regard proved to be in vain. He faced a lot of criticism in the context of corruption that took place during a defense equipment deal, especially the purchase of long range cannons from a foreign company called Bofors. Political corruption became a crucial issue in the general elections that followed, and the Congress party was defeated. Several political parties formed a coalition called the Janata Dal, and Vishwanath Pratap Singh became the next Prime Minister of India. Rajiv Gandhi's tenure government purchased Bofors guns from foreign country in this uh, defense equipment deal. It was said that there was corruption and Rajiv Gandhi was charged with corruption. Bofors means missile like guns which is very powerful than local guns. During this period, Rajiv Gandhi faced a lot of criticism in the context of corruption. Because of criticism, Congress party was defeated. Rajiv Gandhi had to face a lot of during this period, but afterwards in 2004, court could not prove that he was guilty in that corruption. After defeat of Congress, Vishwanath Pratap Singh became next Prime Minister of India. There was coalition of several parties called Janata Dal under the leadership of VP Singh. VP Singh means Vishwanath Pratap Singh. The policy for providing reservations for other backward classes means OBC is considered to be his most important contribution. He could not continue as prime minister due to internal differences in the party. In the earlier period, reservations were given to SC and ST people, but VP Singh means Prime Minister Vishwanath Pratap Singh provided reservations for other backward classes means for OBC. This was the significant contribution of VP Singh in his tenure. His government also could not last long because of internal differences. As we know, coalition was formed by several parties and there was conflict, clashes among political parties. In 1990, Chandrasekhar became the Prime Minister of India. His government was also short lived. In 1991, during the election campaign, the terrorist organization in Sri Lanka, Liberation Tigers of Tamil Elam LTTE, assassinated Rajiv Gandhi. Next, in 1990, Chandrasekhar became Prime Minister of India. His government also could not last long. Near about 1 year, he was in power. In 1991, during the election campaign, Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated by one terrorist organization in Sri Lanka, LTTE, Liberation Tigers of Tamil Elam, because he had sent army in Sri Lanka to normalize the situation. But many people and terrorists were killed. So Tamilians were angry and in suicide bomb blast they killed Rajiv Gandhi. Towards the end of the decade of 1980s, the unrest in Jammu and Kashmir had begun. The terrorist activities there forced the Kashmir Pandits to leave the valley. This problem grew serious day by day and today it has taken the form of terrorism. Towards the end of this decade, many terrorist organizations were active in Jammu and Kashmir. They started they started to create unrest in Jammu and Kashmir, and Jammu and Kashmir forced Kashmiri Pandits to leave the valley or killed them. So many Pandits left their native places and went in other parts of India. Till now, they have not returned to their native places. These terrorists passing messages to people of Kashmir that you are not a part of India and training the youth for fighting against Indian government. Nowadays, Kashmir problem has become a terrorist problem. So efforts are being taken to establish peace in Kashmir. The changes after 1991. The year 1991 is held to be very important in the history of the world as well as India. The Soviet Union disintegrated into several different small countries and the Cold War came to an end. Various changes occurred in 1991, so it is important in the history of world as well as India. America and the Soviet Union, who were allies in the Second World War, became competitors as soon as the war got over, and rivalry between them increased day by day. There was no open or actual war between these two countries, but there was tension in their relations in the circumstances. America was already superpower, but Soviet Union also tried to become a superpower by making nuclear weapons, by increasing its military might. The struggle for power, arm race, differences in ideologies, attitude of checkmating each other by strategies and counter strategies gave rise to the Cold War. Soviet Union means today's Russia. It was called Soviet Union because that time there was union of several countries. That's why it was called Soviet Union. This Soviet Union disintegrated and several many new countries were created out of it, and Russia was the biggest country in the Soviet Union. This is one of the reasons for the end of the Cold War. In India, the government under the leadership of Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao initiated many changes in the Indian economy. During this period, the Ram Janmabhoomi and Babri Mosque issue at Ayodhya came to the forefront. Means after the Chandrasekhar, P.V. Narasimha Rao became the Prime Minister of India, and he initiated many changes in the Indian economy that we will learn in next point, Indian economy. Indian people believing that in the Mughals period, Mughal emperor built Babri Mosque on the place of Lord Ram temple, where Lord Ram had taken birth at Ayodhya. So Indian people demanding for the creation of new Lord Ram temple. In this matter, many issues were created during this period. Many Hindus and Muslims were fighting with each others regarding to this matter. So there was a many clashes between Muslims and Hindus. In the election, in the elections conducted between 1996 and 1999, no political party got a clear majority in the Lok Sabha. This resulted in three governments in a short span of time. Those led by Prime Ministers Atal Bihari Vajpayee, H.D. Deve Gowda and Inder Kumar Gujral were amongst them. From 1996 and 1999, three government formed because no political party got a clear majority in the Lok Sabha. Means 545 seats are in the Lok Sabha and the political party which gets a majority or 272 seats in elections forms the government and can run the country. But during this period, no political party got this much seats. So, this resulted in three governments, those led by Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, H.D. Devegowda, and Inder Kumar Gujral. Finally, in 1999, the Democratic National Democratic Alliance came to power under the flag of Bharatiya Janata Party, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee became India's Prime Minister. Means alliance means group of many parties. Means many parties came together to form government. Here also in 1999, National Democratic Alliance means NDA came to power in this group. BJP was the leading party and Shiv Sena is also the member of NDA and formed the government, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee became India's Prime Minister. Atal Bihari Vajpayee tried to establish a dialogue with Pakistan but was not successful. India conducted a number of nuclear tests in 1998 and declared herself as an atomic power. In 1999, there was another war between India and Pakistan in Kargil region over the Kashmir issue. India defeated Pakistan in this war as well. Means Atal Bihari Vajpayee tried a lot to make friendship with Pakistan. He started bus service from India to Pakistan, but all efforts proved to be in vain. He didn't get success in this matter. In spite of this, in 1999, there was another war between India and Pakistan in Kargil region over the Kashmir issue. India defeated Pakistan in this war. Again in 1998, India conducted nuclear tests in Pokhran and declared herself as an atomic power.